Hello, Robstar-Z here with a new video. Today I will be showcasing you an attempt of a hardcore nuzlocke of Pokemon Legends Arceus with flying types only. Here are the rules. No overleveling, no items in battle, only one Pokemon per area. If a Pokemon faints, it is considered dead and has to be boxed for the rest of the game, and all Pokemon must be nicknamed. Without any further ado, let's get straight into the video. I named my character Windy, and when I jumped into the Hisui region, it wasn't a hard decision which Pokemon I will take. It was Rowlet, although I couldn't use his final evolution Decidueye because his flying type will be replaced with fighting. I named my Rowlet Robin, and it was time for the fight against Follow, which is always an easy win. When I started my trial, I caught Starly in the Obsidian Fieldlands and named her Donny. After my trial was completed, I caught a Wurmple at Floara Gardens, which I named Marit, and evolved it straight into Silcoon and after that into Beautifly. At Horseshoe Plains, I caught a Drifloon, which I named Jeffrey, and my team was ready for the first big battle of the run against Akari. I switched in Donny, but after he got paralyzed, I switched in Robin and he took it to Thundershock. After a few turns, Robin almost died, but with no critical hits, the fight was pretty easy. The next battle was against May and her Munchlax. This battle could be a problem since Munchlax knows who roll out. I started off with a Confusion which did skim damage and the rollout hit me. I switched in Robin, and with 2 aerial aces, the match was won. At the track path, I got a Zubat and named her Bianca. It was time for the Alpha Cricketune fight. I started with Jeffrey and the 2 Confusions, which didn't do that much damage. I took some damage and switched into Marit. She almost died of an aerial ace, but managed to survive and win the battle. After I won the Cricketune fight, it was time for me to evolve my Starly into Staravia. And it wouldn't be a hardcore nuzlocke with Robstar-Z if I didn't have a Zubat who didn't survive. Normally I hit the Pokemon at the back, so I have the advantage, but this time I hit it accidentally in the front, which was fatal. A very short story of Bianca, but we must move on. At the Hardwood I catch a female combi and named her Patricia. At the Grand Tree area I caught a Scyther, which I named Odin, and he couldn't evolve into Cleaver or Sizzle as well, because he loses his flying ability. After enough training I evolved my Rowlet into Dartrix, and it was his last evolution I could use of him. The fight against Ryan was a cakewalk. I used Robin with 2 moves and the Gloomy was defeated. I trained a little bit for the fight against Arada, and here is how it went. Alright. I hope I can get it done with water. But if not, I'm not. Oh, I just survived. That's good. I can just make good effect. It does slim to nothing. Alright, Robin is down. You did it good, Robin, but I couldn't use you in this run anyway. Whisking it here. Oh, maybe it doesn't hurt. It does. We won. That's great. We lost Robin, but other than that, it's fine. We couldn't use him anyway because he's evolving in the Decidueye. That's not more a flying type, so it's fine. So we won, but we lost Robin. That is not a big deal. We move on to the last horde, and that is the Mighty Cleaver fight, and we defeated him pretty easily. And with that being said, the Obsidian Fieldlands was completed and we could move on to the Crimson Mirelands. Before we move on to the Crimson Mirelands, I have to battle Akari first, and a Pikachu could be a problem. I'm prepared for this. Alright. Calm Mind first. Let's set up a Calm Mind. Good offensive and defensive stats raised. Oh no, I don't. Oh, I don't like the sound of that. Oh, that's a lot of damage. I'm gonna do it. That's Mr. Mime Junior. Oh, barely survived. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Odin first and then Marit. Oh, that's nearly. Oh no. From the wave. Alright, that's good. Thunder shock. Nope. We're gonna switch out to Marit. Good. And then we're gonna do yeah, it doesn't really matter. Omnia's wind. And I'm paralyzed. Oh, I don't take the risk, so we're going to Dunny. We survive. And we can pretty much knock him out with a quick attack here. And we do. Alright, so we survived the Pikachu attack. That's good. That's good. We won the fight without losing any Pokemon. I evolved my Patricia into a beautiful Vespi Queen. And we could finally move on to the Crimson Mirelands, where we could catch 3 new Pokemon. Mikael, Genma and Togetic. I trained my Pokemon almost to level 26 and you guessed it, I lost 1 Pokemon accidentally in training and it was Scyther. At this rate I lose more Pokemon in training than in battles and that was pretty impressive. Follow was the next fight, which was pretty easy. I started with Dunny and he misses an air slash. After he got hit by a draining kiss, I restored my HP with Roost and eventually knocked out the Togepi. Gible comes out next and he does some good damage on Dunny. I roosted, but then I realized a Bulldoze could hit me because I'm not a flying type anymore. And I'm switching to Jeffrey and he did a Calm Mind and an Hex and he won the battle. The Bandit Sister fight was the easiest fight so far and we can move on to the big Ursaluna fight. Alright, fight for Ursaluna. Here we go. I start with Jeffrey. And I don't like Baby Doe Eyes, so we're gonna set up a Calm Mind. Great work. Alright, there's confusion. Then I can move 2 turns in a row. And let's go fire. Yes, this is good. Alright. He misses. This is insanely good. Gonna set up a Calm Mind. Nice. Attack and defense raised. We're gonna go with Mystical Fire. Alright, we need to switch out here. I will go for Vespi Queen. We survive. We survive, that's good. Oh, my offensive stats. Where... Let's see, I think it does nothing. It does nothing. So I can go for a slash. I hope you can. I'm gonna go for Dunny here. So we switch in Dunny. Then we can do an air slash. Nearly. Oh no. Please be the Baby Doe Eyes. Thank you. Okay. I've just won. Didn't know that was gonna happen, but alright. After the fight, I catch a Yanma at Ursa's ring and call him Edwin. After that I caught a Togetic and named him Aaron, and I was ready for the Gigant fight. It was pretty easy with that, and the Crimson Mindless was completed, but not before I catch a Murkrow and named him Beatrice. She replaces my Marit on the team, and I could use Marit if a Pokemon faints, but for now she's going into the box. After my research tasks were completed and some potato mushes were eaten, I moved on to the Cobalt Coastland and battled Irada. I was pretty scared of a Glaceon since she knew Ice Beam, so I started with Jeffrey, who evolved into a Drifblim. I started him because he knew the move Mythical Fire, and that was super effective against a Glaceon. One Mythical Fire almost knocked out a Glaceon, but I got hit by a critical hit Ice Beam. I switched in Edwin and the battle was won without anyone fainted. After Edwin learned the move Ancient Power, he could finally evolve into a Gen Mega, and not only that, my Donny could also evolve into a Staraptor. I went to the move tutor and learned some new moves, some healing moves, like the move Rest. This is important since I cannot use items in battle. The first Pokemon I catch in this area is Muffin, and he's going in the box for now, but he will be a reserve in my team. But after that, something horrible happened. Again? Are you serious? I couldn't believe it. I will never face Dustox again since it was so hard to hit on his back. Anyway, with this loss, we must move on. I caught the Dusclops and made some food for Basque region, and we could finally catch 2 more Pokemon. I first caught Mantike at Tranquility Grove and named him Tom, and evolved him straight into a Mantine. At Sands Reach I catch a Gyarados and named him BJ, aka Björn. I missed one Pokemon in this area, and that was Chatot, but I will come back to catch it later. With that being said, it was time for the fight against the Misfortune Sisters. Alright, let's go with the Bandit Sister fight. We're going with Clover. We will start with that Aboma Snow. That's good. We start off with Donny as our counter. He evolved. Nice. I think if we're gonna go with a close combat, we're gonna one-shot him. But first we gotta... No, it's alright. We can use Starweb to next fight. And one-shot it. Nice. Alright, we're gonna go with the second fight, which is actually pretty easy. It's Toxicroak, and I'm choosing Donny again. Who, by the way, go to level 37, but he started at 36, so it doesn't really matter that he's over. We're gonna go with Mantine, aka Tom, as the next, and go with an Air Slash. It will knock him out instantly, I think. Yeah, it does. Just do good. Very easy. Okay, so Charm as Rhydon and Munchlax and Gengar. So I choose to have 2 water types in my team at the moment, Mantine and Gyarados. So if one goes down, I can have another, but I hope if one goes down, Tom goes down. But we're gonna do an easy and nice water pulse. It does 4 times super effective damage, and it knocks him out instantly. It's very nice. Now we're gonna go against Gengar. He does a Venoshock and a Hypnosis, which is really bad. I don't trust this. So I'm gonna switch to my BJ, aka Björn. That does quite a lot. But we're gonna go with... We can do a 2 times crunch. And we one-shotted him. Nice, the Bandit Sister fight. Not always an easy fight this. The last time with my normal type Nuzlocke I lost a lot of Pokemon, but with this one I didn't lose anyone, so it's just a shame I lost Drifblim in training. After the Misfortune Sisters were defeated and no Pokemon were dead, I fought the Lord of the Isles, Arcanine, without having much trouble. I defeated him too. Now with him defeated, I did some research tasks and I was ready for the next area, but not before I defeated Element in a pretty easy battle. Unfortunately, Donny was overleveled and I couldn't use him in the Skunk Tank fight. Before we move on to the Coronet Highlands, I catch a chatot and named him Mikael. Now that I finally moved into the Coronet Highlands, I can only catch a Gligar here. In this area, training will be a bit harder and the second fight against Mary will be tough. Before the first fight with Mary, I can finally find a shiny stone and evolve my Aron into a Togekiss. We got the first Skunk Tank fight and the Skunk Tank starts off with a hard hitting poison jab. I made a horrible mistake here for switching in Edwin and he got hit by a flamethrower, and luckily we survived. After I switched in BJ, I got hit but won the battle without anyone dying luckily. I put Staraptor back into the team and I was ready for the Ingo fight. Alright, let's do it. Let's do it against Warden Ingo. Machoke is his first Pokemon, it's alright. He has Tangela next and then Gliscor. We can do it. Let's do an arceus first. Oh, we miss! Oh, that's such a shame. Oh, it's because of the weather. Oh, it's rainy. It has changed. The weather has changed. So we can do an arceus. Alright, that's one down. Next is Tangela, which is very easy. He misses the Stun Spore, that's very good. Now I can do an arceus and knock him out. Nice. And last but not least is Gliscor, and we're gonna catch ourselves a Gligar later in this run, so that's very nice. Quick attack first and then he has aerial ace effect, poison jab. Should we risk it? Or shouldn't we? I'm gonna risk it, I don't care. Booyah! We got him. While I was looking for dust stones, I found myself a Gligar and named him Yanni. I was looking 1 hour for dust stones. Dust stone, please. Nope. Not a dust stone. That's definitely not a dust stone. Nope. Not a dust stone. Not a dust stone. I did get a Razor Fang earlier, so that helped me evolve my Gligar into a Gliscor. I gave up on the dust stone and began to search for Snatchels for merit points. After getting enough merit points, I got myself a dust stone and evolved my Murkrow into Honchkrow. It was finally time for the fight against Mary, but this time it was a 3 against 1. I started with Gliscor and wanted to do a Mud Bomb, but it misses and I got attacked by everyone. I rested, but that was my fave as I got knocked out and there was one very important Pokemon gone. I switched to Donny and decided that I needed to finish Corrupy first. After that it was no use and even Donny got knocked out. One more important Pokemon gone. I switched in BJ and knocked out the Zubat first, so it was a 1v1. I switched in Beatrice and she finishes the job, but at what cost? We lost 2 important Pokemon and that brings our kill count to 6. I hope I can get better at this game, but for now 3 of those Pokemon were lost in training. After being frustrated at that, I go into the Electro fight and almost get knocked out, but luckily I won. That was the Coronet Highlands done, but when moving into the Alabasta Icelands, I forgot that a battle existed. Oh, I wasn't prepared for this fight. I was totally not prepared for this fight. Alright, I was forgot. Oh no. Let's do a Moonblast. A Moonblast does half damage, which is fine. Let's switch in Edwin. I think we're gonna switch in Edwin and then hopefully we can move first. We can. Bug Buzz. Bug Rush will knock him out, surely. No, it doesn't. And I'm pretty scared now. Because it's hard noses. We're gonna switch in Patricia. Don't do that, please. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Do iron defense. Oh, he misses. Thank God. Alright, we can do now. Yeah, we're gonna do nasty plot. I hope Beatrice can easily knock them out. I don't know what the third Pokemon is. I don't know, but I'm scared of a Pikachu. There it goes. No. Yeah, let's do extraordinary. And then we do a Moonblast. Nice. I don't know what happened. I don't know why. Oh, Saravia. Yeah. Quick attack. Oh no! Don't take out my owl. It does. Oh, it's. Oh my God. Yeah, we did it, but what was the cost? We lost 2. I was pretty frustrated at this point because we have a Repelio, Electrify and Magmortar fight coming up. And also a Kireli and Frostrat fight. And don't forget the 2 fights against Commander Kamado. With mostly of our good Pokemon gone, I was pretty hopeless at this point and thought we ain't winning this Nuzlocke. But there was still hope. I released all the Pokemon I caught in the game and received some Grid Dust, which I can upgrade my Pokemon's FD levels to level 6 and at least some to level 9. With this, I have still hope that we can beat this Nuzlocke, but we cannot afford to lose any more Pokemon. Finally, we made it to the Arceus Icelands, where Arada for some reason doesn't feel the cold. I began the area with the important Garrick fight and started off pretty well with the Frostrat down. I was afraid that the Argyle Star Icicle Spear and the normal Icicle Spear will do some damage, but it didn't do that much, so I could easily win the battle, with a few crunches in Aqua Tail. I caught the last Pokemon of the run, and it was a Wiffred, and named it Brace. I trained for a bit against Blizzies and it was time for the Sabi fight, which I thought was the end for some Pokemons. I started off with a strong style Hydro Pump and knocked out the Repelio, and I never guessed it, but Tom managed to survive. I switched him out for Patricia, and she finishes the job. After we surrendered the Brave Fairy, we could finally go to the overleveling fight, which was hard in the end, but I managed to survive and win the battle. Now that the Arceus Icelands is done, I was pretty confident that there was a chance of winning this Nuzlocke again. Soon after, I evolved my Brace into an Hisuian Brave Fairy. After doing all of this, Coward Kamado kicks me out of town and I must face 3 Alpha Pokemon who weren't that hard to beat. And we gain the trust of the legendary trios, so we can make the red chain. Before we can use the red chain, I battled Bainey in the cave and he starts with a Mismatches. A crunch will knock him out. Next out comes Gardevoir and she hit a Psychic and does Calm Mind, which is pretty terrifying. I switched to Brace and he did a little damage to Gardevoir. I didn't think Brace would knock the Gardevoir out, so I switched to Patricia. I hit Gardevoir with an Air Slash and did 1 recover, but it wasn't enough. As Gardevoir did a Psychic, she lowered my defense and that is why my Patricia fainted. Rest in peace Patricia. I sent out Edwin and he finishes the Gardevoir. Great comes out next and he does 2 Psycho Cuts. I switch in Lars and knock out the Great. Next is Sneasler, but he goes down to a Brave Bird from Brace and that was Bainey defeated. We replaced Patricia with Marit and it was time for the fight against Coward Kamado. He starts with Brave Fairy and I begin with a few crunches which knocks out the Brave Fairy. Next is Golem and I managed to just survive the attack and I switched into Tom and he does the job. Next up was Snorlax, and this was a pretty annoying one as he kept doing Giga Impact. Also the move slowed Snorlax down. My plan here was to let him run out of Giga Impacts and then attack. It worked out and I needed to switch to Lars, but we finally beaten the Snorlax. Last is Clefable and the same story goes here. We roosted until we can attack and eventually we beat the Clefable. With the fight done, it was time for the Palkia battle, which was very easy. We caught it first try. After the red gem broke, Dialga was angry and we needed to make an origin ball. But before we can go to the origin ore, we must fight the Bandit Sisters for the last time, and it was a piece of cake. After that we catch the Dialga and the main game was done here. But we have 2 more important battles left. In the post game I tried to catch all the legendary, which was very easy, and there was 1 fight against Kamado, but it was similar to the first fight and therefore not that interesting. We won the battle and we continue our quest to receive all the plates. As we got the 17 plates, there is 1 more plate and Vogel has it, and we must prepare for the big fight. Alright, this is it. The battle against Vogel. He starts off with Spiritomb. Come on, Lars. Alright, so the plan is, can I do an Argyle style? No. Alright, the plan is to do a Pro-Buff. But this must hit. Alright, it hits. Oh no! Alright, that's... I think... I can do a nasty... Yeah, I'm gonna do a nasty... Alright. This should knock him out and play with. Nice! That's the first Pokemon done. Next outcome Arcanine. I knew that. Yes. It is a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Bye Lars. Thank you very much for everything. I can move 2 turns in a row, but should I risk? No, I'm gonna do an Aqua Tail. And it knocks him out. Alright, that's one of the terrifying Pokemon in this run down. Bosuade, what you're gonna do? Battle Dance doesn't do that much. I'm gonna do an Ice Fang. And it knocks him out. Nice. We're gonna go to the next Pokemon and I think that's Togekiss. Yes, that's Togekiss. Alright. That Togekiss kinda scares me, but that doesn't matter. Now, let's go with Tom. I wanna save VJ. Can I move first? I can't. Alright, we're gonna do the ruse tactic. I have no other choice. That's what we wanted. Now we can do that. Yeah, that doesn't do that much. Doesn't really matter. I should have done a Hydro Pump. Extrasadori. Yeah, I'm gonna do a Hydro Pump. It hits. That's nice. And it knocks out. That's a huge step forward. Lucario, I don't have much against you. What I do need to know is that I need to roost. Oh yeah, that's right. Should I risk it? I'm gonna do it. Strong style with Hydro Pump should knock him out. And it does. Lucario is down. He has 1 more Pokemon left. And let's go, chomp. Bye bye, Tom. Thank you very much for everything. I'm gonna bring in BJ. This is looking very... Oh no, he misses! Oh, he misses! Alright, he doesn't miss that time. Should I do a... I'm gonna do a strong type crunch just to be sure. And we've done it. Volo at least is down. But now we need to fight Giratina. Which is a very, very hard job. There he is. Yeah, if we go with Brazy, it doesn't really matter because he's gonna get knocked out by Giratina anyway. Oh, he is obscured. Alright, that's Blaze down. That's Blaze down. Oh, that doesn't do that much. Yeah, I need him to rest. I don't have any other choice. I need him to rest. He has 5 Shadow Forces. He has 2 left now, so we just need to rest and rest over again without getting drowsy. Oh no, that's not what I wanted. Please do rest now. Oh, he's no longer obscured, but I need... No! Oh, that's BJ done. Go on, Marit. Alright, he's paralyzed. Please be paralyzed. A critical hit. He's paralyzed! Alright, that's the spirit. Marit is actually doing some great work here. I'm really happy with her. Our spirit that can do much. And then air slash. And then another air slash should knock him out. It does. There he goes. Final form. Oh, it's for Giratina. He misses his first Shadow Force, which is actually insane. I need to do... It connects. That's nice. It is paralyzed. It is paralyzed again. Can we... How much does this do? It doesn't do that much. He misses Shadow Force. I think we can beat this. He misses again! We're gonna beat this. We're gonna... He's better! The luck is in. All the luck is in. Go for a bug bus. Oh, nearly. Now he does Shadow Force. He's now obscured, which is very, very bad. I don't have a move. Oh no. He does it! He does it, it hits! And we've beaten it! We've beaten the run! That was my Nuzlocke done, and to be honest, I cannot believe we actually won with so much good Pokemon dead. If you want to know what my next challenge will be, make sure to follow on my Twitter, and I live stream nowadays, so make sure to subscribe and like for more videos. For now, bye bye, and I'll see you in the next Nuzlocke. Goodbye.